All right, when it comes to relationships, there are many different avenues to navigate, including intimacy and finances.
Yep, relationship expert Love McPherson joins us now to share some advice and answer some of your questions. Welcome back.
Oh, it's always a great time here.
All right, well, let's jump right in because our first one comes from a viewer who is wondering about dating his wife.
Yes, okay.
Hello, I'm David Dickerson in Love. I have a question for you. I read your book and I'm dating my wife more, but we may not like the same things all the time. So I wanted to get some insight from you. What should I do if we're dating more, but we don't like the same thing? Help us, Love.
That is a very common issue in relationships, including mine. You know, if we like to go to movie theaters. However, my husband would like the Marvel movies, and I like a period piece. So,
Okay.
Downton Abbey or something.
Yeah.
But what I have learned to do when it comes to being able to date where you may not enjoy, one of the things you want to do is learn and normalize enjoying watching your mate enjoy.
Oh, I like that.
You know what? We understand that concept when we with our children.
Yes.
Yeah.
We probably aren't going to choose Paw Patrol when it goes at the theater, but we enjoy watching them enjoy their time. So when I go and sit through a Marvel or one of his shows, I just enjoy watching him enjoy. We talk about it afterwards, and he enjoys me. So, you can make find some things that you do like, but you want to make sure that you do normalize enjoying, watching, and experiencing your mate enjoy.
I like that.
And you don't have to do those things all the time, right?
No.
We
We switch it up.
Yeah.
Very good question. We definitely switch it up. So it's not always his stuff and it's not always my stuff, but we date 4 times a month. So a couple of times his, a couple of times mine. We balance it.
There you
I
go.
love that. Balance is key. Okay, so the next one involves someone and a coworker. So let's listen in.
Ooh.
Am I wrong for calling out my husband over a photo? So a coworker of his asked us to come to the opening of her new coffee shop. I never liked her, and I always felt like my husband was into her. But just a gut feeling. We arrive, say hi, etc., and at some point she wants to hold our little girl. Then immediately my husband takes out his phone and snaps a picture of them. I was absolutely furious because one day before we were out in the park and I asked him to take a picture of me with my baby, and he refused. When we got home, I go on Facebook and I see he posted the picture with a link to their new coffee shop. Couldn't stay quiet any longer. I told him this hurt me, that I have to beg for some photos with the kids, and he posted that girl on Facebook without thinking twice. He yelled at me, told me he can take pics of whoever he wants. Now he wants to go out with this girl and some work friends, and I am triggered again. Am I wrong for wanting him to cut all ties with this girl? Am I being unreasonable?
I know what I'm saying.
I know what I'd say too.
You know what? For a lot of times we will focus on the incident or an event rather than really focusing on the behavior underneath it. And for this couple, that's an incident that he took a picture. However, there is a greater set of red flags in this relationship. First of all, a pattern of disregard. Also a pattern of gaslighting, because see, gaslighting can be an abusive, it is considered abusive, because you are asking someone to not believe and understand their reasoning. You are trying to really alter and manipulate their mind and play mind games. Disregard is a lot of things. Now, let's look at this couple. They have been together for 15 years, married 1 year, but they have 7 children. So that for seven children later, 15 years later, to stay to stay connected is a challenge.
Sure.
But I think somewhere along the way, there's been a disconnection. There has been a disregard, a pattern of disregard. Even if, and I'm adding, but it may not be true, maybe the wife did want to get married. The one that before 15 years and 7 kids later, but he disregarded. He disregarded her moment to capture the photo. He disregards her need to be connected. He disregards her, the relationship he's having that she feels is inappropriate. So when we are talking about disregard and we're talking about gaslighting, we have to focus on dealing with those issues and the disconnection. The solution would be trying to bring this couple back together, and also finding out if the gaslighting is a bigger issue, because that is a tendency of narcissistic behavior. And so we have to kind of, again, I'm not going to say this is what's happening, but we have to address all of the deeper patterns and issues around this relationship.
some smoke.
This is a big red flag.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is some smoke, so there may
Yeah.
be some fire there.
A lot of fire, and he may be both the arson and the firefighter. So
In the short term, if they want to go out that weekend, what do you tell that husband?
if they want to go out,
Oh, he wanted to go out
He
with
wanna
the
go out with
people from work with the
coworkers.
woman.
you know, first of all, I don't feel, and that's where we're talking about disregard.
Yeah.
Because if I am uncomfortable with someone and I feel that they do not have a respect for my relationship,
Yeah.
my husband is definitely going to take my feelings into consideration,
Yes.
and I am
Concerns.
going to take his. And so we wouldn't do it. And I don't suggest it. And I strongly suggest he listen to his wife, pay attention to what she's saying and why. Because if there's insecurity, like, oh, you're insecure, you're asking for too much, your demands are unreasonable, find out why she is insecure. Did she bring the insecurity in the relationship, or did you create it while she was there?
That right there.
I'm thinking the latter.
I'm thinking the latter too.
All right,
LoveMcPherson.com. Thank you so much. Make sure you send your questions to Love. We'll try and get them answered
Yeah,
for you.
Absolutely.
That was great. Thank you.
fantastic.
you.
Thanks, love.